right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Williamson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah.
This could be out.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Beaten on the drive.
Yes, nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 62 for 3.
Yeah.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Drives and misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. New Zealand are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Sodhi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Needs to be on target.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them. Great shot through the gap. A couple on offer here.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yeah.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
That's the over. Pakistan are 93 for 3. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Bold! What a way to start the over.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it would be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs a direct hit.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yeah. No.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yeah.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Nice bowling.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
They'll get at least one. This could be trouble. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. End of the over. Pakistan are 103 for 4.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
Chance to run 2.
Keeper. Yeah.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Sometimes it doesn't matter how good a ball is, they'll just get smacked.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind. That. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Great shot. well placed, should get a single.
Yeah.
Smeared away. Don't think it'll go all the way.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Timed that brilliantly.
That one they got hold of. The slow ball didn't work and it went all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yeah.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Kadir gets off the mark.
Massive chance.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though. Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Ferguson will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Good return there, back from the deep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, 9 off it. Pakistan are 142 for 5. Nicked it. Confident appeal. Could it be? And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yep.
Decided against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd continued on.
8 runs added there. Pakistan are 150 for 6. There'll be runs here. Right off the middle of the bat.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Brilliant shot, that.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third. I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single. Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl in the Randwick end. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. No.
Well, they're moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yep.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for four.
Wasim has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Misses everything.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Good return back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple one.
Really good shot there.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Good pickup, big chance.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 191 for 6.
Yep. No.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep.
Four overthrows, the throw was unnecessary and, as it turns out, pretty costly.
boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been. Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Great timing, right off the knee to the back.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Wasim didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Santner on the Paddington end.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Good return, back from the deep. Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
This could be trouble.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
This could be out.
Yep. Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keep up.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. That's the over. Pakistan are 219 for 7.
Catch it.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Takes on the bowler, takes them downtown, hits it hard off the front foot and almost 6.
Neesham shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep. Yep.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Catch it. Yep, yep.
Oh, what a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Oh, well bowled.
Beaten on the drive.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Great
Yep.
shot. Good work there on the boundary.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep, yep. Yep.
Huge edge. Needs to be on target.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
And a great catch. That wraps up the innings. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score.